Wagwan, Hamjambo. Greetings you all. I hope you are well. I'm okay. Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath to you all. As you all know, this is the last Sabbath of the year, and tomorrow will be the last Sunday of the year. So, who have reached this time, this last Sabbath of the year, and maybe God will let us see the last Sunday of the year. What can we tell God? Thank you so much, Jehovah. Thank you so much for your grace, because without God, we will not make it here. So thank you so much, Lord. Thank you so much, my audience. Thank you so much. Thank you. What can I say? Because you are the best of the best. Who knew we would reach here, where we are now? Only God. Thank you so much. May your pockets never run dry. I love you so much. I love you all, and I know you love me. So now, before we jump onto our video of today, who have not subscribed, because I have to ask you, have you not subscribed, my people? What are you still waiting for? Subscribe to Pamela's World Kenya channel. It has been a good time. We've been here laughing, enjoying ourselves. Let's not cross over before you subscribing, you, my viewer, who have been watching me all this time. Please make that decision today, and let's reach 5,000 subscribers. I know we are capable. We are able. And I know today is going to change. The subscribers which we are going to have today, we are going to, I don't know. The number, I will not even know the number. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for your comment. Thank you so much for choosing Pamela's World Kenya channel as your best channel ever. So if it is your first time to be here, feel welcome. My returning viewers, my returning subscribers, the keyboard directors, my moderators, all the teams, we are one, and God bless you all. So now, whom do we have here? Our video today is just going to be based on how Mura Senso took now the in-laws to Maasai Mara at the last minute. That shows that now they did have a plan. And these people, the in-laws, when they came to Africa, it was not abrupt. These people, they planned. We've been talking about it all this time, maybe because of the new members. These people, their trip to Africa was planned long time ago. Long time, when we were still in Argentina last year. So when they came to Kenya, it was not something which was abrupt. And being their daughter being the good planner, Madame Parasite, who knows it all, I thought she planned all these things. I don't see the reason why Maasai Mara was not in her basket list, or Mura Senso. And I didn't see, or have not seen anything, any plan which Rosuma made for her parents. I never saw something special, if I may say. I didn't see. And this is someone who pretends to be a good planner. They know it all, they true. No wonder they met. No wonder they're staying in one roof, because the way they argue, they keep on bickering to each other, even in front of the in-laws. What I saw today, I didn't like in Mura Senso's video when they went to Maasai Mara. We are going to check on that. So now, Mura Senso waited. Mura Senso and Rosio Mom waited. These are people who are getting money in YouTube, a lot of it. Mura Senso is richer than the president of Kenya. Rosio Mom, you look at her views are viewing. She gets a lot of money. These are people who are not paying rent. They are not paying anything. Even the food which they are eating, the subscribers provide everything for them. The clothes which they are wearing, everything. Everything. They are provided for. But because they cannot even use even a single set from their pocket, even to pamper your parents. Imagine, that is what made me feel like, what is happening here? Your parents. Some of us, we don't have parents. I wish I had mine. If I have money like that, I would give them whatever they want. They have come from far. I made them come and see me in Africa, or visit me in Africa. I would pamper them if I have. These people have everything. They were just there eating eggs, but could not think of, oh, our days are decreasing. Because, when you travel like they came to Africa, always you have to understand, days or time does not wait. Time passes and it goes very fast. And so with them, they were still just eating eggs, sitting there, walking with the children in the market, making people think that they came here to sponsor children, but they could not think of what are the places we need to see. What were you discussing with your daughter? If you love the animals, you want to see elephant. These are the things which you are supposed to tell your daughter early. Oh, my daughter, we are coming to Africa. We want to see elephant, not pushing subscribers, gagging subscribers. Oh, we want to go, but we've not seen elephants. We've not seen elephant. When she took you to Nairobi National Park, why did you ask her? Even the parents, the Rossio parents, have also known that everything which they are being given or the present which they get come from the subscribers. That's why when they are talking to Mura Sensor also, they are bringing that out for the subscribers to see their concern. So like now, these people are also copying Mura Sensor, the in-laws. They could not have talked of this elephant thing off camera, but they had to bring it here on camera. Oh, we wish we saw the elephant, because we are living without seeing the elephant. We are living without even going to the coast. We wanted to see the beaches of Kenya or Africa, but we are living without seeing all this. You wonder why you are bringing these things now. You've been there over 2 months. You've been staying with your in-laws. The people who brought you from Argentina, you are with them 24/7. But you are very busy eating eggs here or there, very busy trying to hold children's hands in the market, trying to show people that you went to Kenya or Africa to sponsor them. And yet there are things which you want, but you cannot express, you cannot tell them. Because even them, they know that these people, whatever they are giving them, it is not their money. It is the money which comes from the subscriber. So Mura Sensor and also Mom waited until now. All the time they were bickering, making beds or painting beds, those ugly beds. Now it reached to this. They could not plan well to their parents. I was showing us the net, mosquito net. Those is now what she was planning. The room of Aaron Dante. There's nothing which they did for their parents. And again now, Mura Sensor coming out to say, oh, the people who supported, giving shout out to Dee Mwango and Big Mac and that other person. Because of what? Fighting her battle here. You are pushing people with this land issue. So, what do you expect her to do? To thank you for fighting her battle. That is what I can see here, because why not? You are fighting my battles. Now you are letting your friends go because of me, because the love which you have for her. You said it yourself. So we are going to see all this at now Mura Sensor. Mura Sensor is something else. Mura Sensor, I'm just rapping because the video of Mura Sensor, when I watch it, it made me feel this way, because Mura Sensor is regretting. You might think, Pamela, why are you saying this? I'm saying this because Mura Sensor, when Mura Sensor was building that villa, is someone who didn't consult anyone. It's like he never consulted anybody, and he never wanted any advice from anyone. He's one person who knows it all. So Mura Sensor went ahead and built a very big house, which is not using it all. Some are birds some rooms just birds are sleeping on some of the rooms, because the maintenance of that room is not easy. He's not even doing the best he can. There are so many rooms in that home, or there are so many houses which Mura Sensor has built in that home and still planning to build in that home. I'm bringing this regret because you look at Daisy, the brother, David Jr. built a house, of commercial house, that is thick. And then Mura Sensor made sure, convinced the sister to start building a very big house in the village. A house which will not generate anything. In the world of today, the way things are expensive, you cannot just dump money in one place, a place where you cannot get even a single cent. But Mura Sensor did this, but later on, he is really, really regretting. And that's why he keeps on telling people, when you come to Africa, when you want to go to Maasai Mara, you can come and do what? Sleep here in my villa, rental. Because he want to rent it. If he knew he would want this rental, maybe this house would not have been built in the village. He would have put it somewhere, because he used a lot of money in this home. And you look at the plans which they have with this home, it's like it is just a rental house. It is just a rental house. This home of Mura Sensor, from the villa, Medellin, to the ranch, that is according to Mura Sensor. He wanted to change the name to be the ranch. Now Mura Sensor want to change this one to be lodge. Lodging. Because now he's seeing people going to Maasai Mara, because when they enter the gate, someone asks them, where are you lodging? In which lodge are you lodging? Because after Mura Sensor had that, Mura Sensor just thought of the villa. I'm going to change my villa to be lodging. So tell me, Mura Sensor, Do you know the meaning of lodge or lodging? When someone lodges somewhere, maybe they have agenda in that vicinity where they are, there. Then they just lodge there. And those lodges they're talking about, those are the people who have gone to Maasai Mara. So they lodge around that Maasai Mara. You cannot name your villa a lodge while it is in Nyabohase, so that people who are coming from abroad to go and lodge in Nyabohase, then they go to Maasai Mara. Still they will be asked with those people, where do you lodge? Then they will know when we are coming from Muraseso Lodge. But when they reach the gate, they will still be asked, where do you lodge? So it does not make any sense. And then also this one made them bicker with Rosema, which we are going to say, bicker, they bickered. He want Rosio Mom to just agree with him and tell him the things which he need to change so that the village should be a lodge. Because now that is now where the regret comes from. Where what I said, Mura Sensor regrets a lot. Building a house which is not generating any money, putting it there, but now he sees like there's potential outside. And still, he's seeing this like maybe he would have done something good with this money, but still is repeating the same mistake. Me, I will just talk because we are wrapping this year, and these are the things which I see in Mura Sensor. Mura Sensor, if you are regretting like this, you build a very big house which is not generating money to you. You want to make it look like a lodge. You want to name it now. So that people who are coming from far can come and lodge here. So that when they go to Maasai Mara and someone asks them, where do you lodge? We lodge at Mura Sensor. You see? So that one makes him, inside he regrets a lot. How many times you've heard him saying, I want, from next year, I want to rent some of the houses. When you are renting these houses, or when you are renting these rooms in the villa, you are renting to who? These people, where are they heading to? It will be very difficult for someone to be renting these homes of the rooms of Mura Sensor while going to Maasai Mara, because why would you waste your time here and then you take a long trip to Maasai Mara while you can get the same better one, 5-star or 4-star in Maasai Mara? Why would one do that? So if it is a mistake you did, just say and regret, but I don't think it will be better. You'll just use it. You want 10 kids, you just have it.
KDP. I think next time I buy a Land Cruiser, I will buy this. Mampigia mata.
That one is made from Tanzania. Hal is from Tanzania.
Yeah, Allison. I think next time I will buy something like that. That is solid 6 to 8 million minimum. Even this one I bought like. Guys, we see a hippopotamus over there.
Number one, you had Mura Sensor exposing himself. Before Mura Sensor came here and told us how expensive he bought this Land Cruiser. But now he's talking of the new Land Cruiser, which he just saw. In future, if he want another one, he'll buy like that. That is someone who's very greedy. He can never get satisfied. Whatever he sees on the road, whatever his eyes catches, he want to buy. So now he's telling us that one might be like 8 to 6 million, which means Mura Sensor is like 1 million. And you remember, he used to tell us the way this car made him lose a lot of money. It was very expensive, over 10 million. But now he's eyeing for that one. Someone who can never get satisfied. Now he's thinking of buying that one. The one which you have is not on the road yet. If it is not your in-laws, which visa have you got? This is the time. Which visa have you got? This is the time to take people to Maasai Mara or to take people on safari. Yours is just there. If it were not for these Argentinians, you would not be seeing any visa. So these are the visas whom we have. But still, instead of marketing for the one which he has, he's still eyeing for others. Now exposing the amount which he bought he bought this one. So that is Mura Sensor. Everything he sees he wants. That is someone who can never get satisfied. No wonder, even if people sponsor him, even people send him what, he will never say enough, and he will never say, okay, now I'm good. He can never get satisfied. And that's why he keeps on building these other things which does not generate money for him. He's regretting, on the other hand, buying Appaloosas which are not bringing anything, doing things, just wasting money on things which are not generating money. in this era. That is what Mura Senso does. Now, again, eyeing for another Land Cruiser.
Son muchos. The main hippopotamus. Ah, yeah, Maisha, ¿dónde es Maisha? Guys, we are here checking hippopotamus. Maisha is saying, wow. Maisha, wow. Yeah, Maisha knows wow. Show Maisha, Rocio. And also show them there is a tortoise on top of the hippopotamus.
Hay una tortuguita arriba del hipopótamo.
Hi guys, you can see hippopotamus live and clear. This warms my heart because I was actually telling myself, how will my family leave Africa without seeing an elephant? And here they have come. Matata, we can go. We don't want to waste time. As long as they see 1-2 minutes, we keep moving.
After Mura Senso received now money from the donors, he felt so good because he could not believe now the in-laws going back without coming to Maasai Mara to see elephant. You can imagine that. This warms his heart because he can never use his money. Because bringing the in-laws to Maasai Mara would have been their first priority. Even Rocio, leave alone Mura Senso, Rocio, this would have been your first priority. So what were you doing with your parents? What did you show your parents? Going to the border town? What? I saw these people just sitting in one place for 2 months, never taken anywhere, because you cannot say that trip which they went to Nairobi National Park, that is when they just entered Kenya. But the trip which they have just made now, we are going to maybe here and there. I've not seen something which one can say we use a lot of money. And this Maasai Mara trip, it is not expensive. It would have not been even expensive for Mura Senso and Rocio Mam, the two of them, because both of them, they are getting a lot of money. As I said earlier, they are not buying anything in their home. They are not. So it was just about just the gate, entering Maasai Mara, just paying, like Mura Senso is saying, $200 each. Would have been just been that, because if it is the car, they have their car. If it is the driver, they have their driver. So, and you can see they carried their food. How stingy they are. They carried their food because they never wanted even to go inside. To people who have been to Maasai Mara, they never went inside. Even Mura Senso made a comment. Oh, even inside, you might be inside but don't see animals. You might be inside but don't see animals. So they were just, Kiswahili says, pembeni. They were just cornering, but never faced the real tingo. They never went where the tingo is. That was on their side because they saw elephants. And the elephants were out, they saw them. They saw almost every animal they saw. But still, Mr. Louis was like now, he wanted to see the real, because when you take someone somewhere and this is something which they have been yearning to see, Mr. Louis wanted to be in that. And that's why he said Mura Senso talks a lot. Even Mr. Louis knows Mura Senso yaps and yaps and yaps. He doesn't pay attention. He doesn't listen. If see Matata sticking with Mura Senso in the future, Mura Senso has no idea of driving. Mura Senso have no idea of driving, but he becomes a driver all the time. He's the driver, I'm telling you. So this one warmed Mura Senso's heart after receiving this money last minute. All this time they were just there. Oh, my in-laws are about to leave. Oh, we haven't taken them to Maasai Mara. Oh, we have one-way ticket. Oh, the eggs are missing. Oh. Now the time has reached. Now they have to hurry, rush like they have just entered Africa. So let's continue.
Please come very early. Come very early. If you don't have a place to sleep, talk to me. I give you some places in the villa. Okay? But the earlier you come to this part, the better.
Mura Senso now is advising his audience, when you want to visit Maasai Mara, come early. Come early, or if you don't have a place to stay, come and stay in the villa. So who is supposed to come early? If these are your visitors, it is you to wake up early, not come early. Come early from where? Because they are not landing to Maasai Mara. When they are coming maybe, if they are staying in the villa, you are the one to wake up early to bring them, not come early. Are they going there with matatu or what? Or boda? Is Githriwa going to take them with boda or that Daniel? Not well. Come early, it is you to wake up early, or your driver to wake up early. Assume now they are staying in the villa, they have to wake up early and go to Maasai Mara. But if they are lodging in Maasai Mara, always they will be early there because they will be within. So that's process. Parliament House is built there because this our president was born in the State House. There, that is where he was born. He's been a city boy all his life. So he decided, let me live a different life when I'm retiring, to at least to taste a different life. But the chance Mura says, so the way he's looking at that park, Mura says, so I'm thinking of, can I buy this for my Appaloosas or what? Because he doesn't want to see any land. Look at him. You look at him, you look at this grass, say, oh, my Appaloosas, I wish my Appaloosas would have been here. So that land is not for sale. Go back to Nyabohanse and look for land. Do not bring those you are, when you have power, you have fame. No. Even you have power in Nyabohanse. Go buy all those ones. Do not eye for this one. Where you are seeing, that house you are thinking of, let our president live alone there in peace with the animals. Not you. Go back to Nyabohanse.
Can you imagine somebody built right on top of the mountain? That must be maybe a president or former president. But I'm told actually the former president lives here. He doesn't live in big cities. He lives in one of these camps here. You see, when you have money and power, you get to enjoy luxury. But if you cry, life becomes really difficult. 20 matata. 20.
Our former president lives there. That is his retirement home because all his life he has lived in the city. Not just the city, because the father was the first president. So they were just living in the state house. Just the fence, their home and state house, you might think it is the same. So he decided, when I retire, I want a peaceful place. Not because, when you have money, these are people who made money long time ago. Mura says so. Can you sit down? Don't hide for that land. That land is not for sale. That land is for animals. I'm telling you, Mura says so. Look for money peacefully and go buy Murimi's land. But there, do not look for that place. It is not for sale.
That's one person has rented an entire car, Rosio, and he sleeps in the lodge. Wanatoka kwa zile parks, wanatoka kwa zile lodge matatu. That guy slept in the lodge. You see, when we arrived, they were asking us which lodge did we sleep. So it's because right now to arrive here, it means you must sleep in a lodge. You see, Matata? Because at the gate, they were asking us which lodge we are staying. That simply means for you to arrive here this early morning, you must be sleeping in a lodge nearby. Probably I will change. Instead of calling my villa, I should call it lodge. Can work very well, you know. So what do you think? Instead of calling our villa Marwa Villa, we call it Marwa Lodge.
But it's not a lodge.
Why?
You know the names when a hotel, a lodge, they receive that name because they have certain structures and things like that.
Okay, give me an example of a structure.
I don't know exactly, but I know there's a difference. You can check.
You tell me the structure that the villa is missing, I will buy the structure and make it a lodge. Because you see, when we arrived here, they were asking us which lodge we are staying. And I've realized if we actually put it as a lodge, most visitors will be comfortable to stay in our home, not just a villa. For our safari company, Algo, there is something here.
The ideas which Mura Senso has is asking Rocio, what do you think? give me the structures which I should do, what I should make in our villa to make it look like a lodge. But Rocio is telling him, I don't know. Huh? If you know, Mura says you know everything, why would you ask? Even if you put what changes, it will never be a lodge, because this is your home, Mura says so. You built this house as your residential home, not business house. And that's why when I started, I said Mura Sensor is regretting. He regrets building such a house in the village. And I don't know why he convinced the sister to build such a big house, knowing he's struggling with his. Because now is when his eyes are being wide open, seeing how people are getting money. But with him, now he now want to change the house to be a lodge so that it can make people to come and use the van to go to safari with his van. I don't think changing your villa to be lodge will make people to come. One thing Mura Sensor need to do, instead of just focusing on the subscribers alone on this business, it should be an open, a public business, which anybody can come and use that van. But Mura Sensor is specifically targeting the audience, the subscribers, whom he doesn't know will visit when. Put it out there. Let your company be known. Do not target only people who are going to stay in Nyabohanse. When one opens a business, you don't open a business for certain people or certain individuals, which Mura Sensor has no idea. And that one is going to hurt him a lot, because he's talking of doing business in his home. Remember when he bought this Appaloosa, the doctor in Nairobi advised him to look for a land near the city where he can get the veterinary very easily. But Mura Sensor argued with the doctor and said, I stay with them in my home. This is where I stay with my family. So Mura Sensor want to make his home the center of his business. I don't think it can work. All the businesses cannot be run in the home. People have their residential home, and then they still have business places. That's what I mean. You cannot make your home to be everything. The villas to be changed now to lodges, and the home also in another way. In another time, Mura Sensor wanted to change it to be a ranch. So which is which? At the same time, here is where you want to have 10 children. So you want to mix your family with this business which you are going to do in your home. You have to separate where you are doing your businesses and where you are living, because this is the reason why Mura Sensor is regretting. He wished he would have built this house or home in a different place. But he went ahead and advised the sister to do the same mistake, dumping money in a residential home, a big home, which is not going to generate anything. I look at it this way, because I see Daisy did a very different thing, and which is good. And he's going to get something out of it. Unlike Mura Sensor, who is now dreaming after the house is built, now you want to make changes into it. So what are you going to do differently to make it look like a lodge? And he doesn't want to be told anything. He just wants to go as per what he thinks. So that is Mura Sensor, because he doesn't want to say, okay, a mistake was done. Let me just look for more money and get a plot somewhere where I can do business. Because here at the villa, there's no business which is going to run there. If it is not a Appaloosa or chicken, I don't think this safari business is going to work for him. People coming from abroad to come and lodge in Mura Sensor's villa, then go to Maasai Mara. While there's so many lodges there, why would they come to that distance? Why? Just because they are your supporters, because they are your subscribers? I don't think that is going to work for them. Meso has no idea. There are some of his supporters who are already in Kenya and are being taken around with other vans or safari vans, but he has no idea. Still waiting for them to come and be taken around and then be taken back to Nyabohanse, the Marwa lodge.
Pole pole matata. No.
No Sensor with his control freak attitude. This is Matata. You employed Matata to do the driving work, and you employed someone who is qualified in this job. Why can't you let Matata do his work? It is Mura Sensor who is driving. Pole pole. Push this way, do this, do that. That is Mura Sensor. And Mura Sensor is someone who has never gone to driving school. And I'm sure when this van or the safari business of Mura Sensor, when it kicks on officially, I'm sure Mura Senso will be going on safari with Matata because he's one person who does not trust anybody. He thinks he knows everything. Before we move ahead, I want to read one message, one text which one person said, exactly the way I feel. Why would you push Matata? And this is his profession. He knows what he's doing. So let Matata do the work and then be on the check if he does it well, because I think this is the first time you are going around with Matata with visitors in the car. Maybe there was another time, but this one is very grand. Let me say, like, it's grand or it is big. So you would have given Matata time at least to show you his skills instead of you driving and with your mouth. Mura Senso is driving with the mouth. Marwa, please, you hired Matata for this safari job. Now he's in his area of proficiency and you are not giving him the space and liberty to do his work. You should learn to talk less and stop trying to be in control of any activity you are involved in. If I were you, I would leave Matata to take control and you watch him access his capability, as you will not always be with him when it's taking people around on safari. Sometimes your talks are annoying and disturbing. If you as a boss handed over binoculars to Matata as instrument he surely will need for his job when you hired him, the binoculars will be in that vehicle and not where else. So please allow Matata to do his job while you do your own videos coverage. Security measures were not even given the priority it deserved while you guys were moving, until Matata noticed and asked your wife Rocio to tell the mother not to put out her head outside the window. Professionalism is required to have a safe safari. Take note and do the needful. Yeah, Mura Senso should let Safari to do his work because he does a lot of driving with his mouth. That is Mura Senso. We know. But he will not be moving around with Matata all the time. And if he's not careful, this Matata will not be with him. He might leave him because no one likes to be pushed like Mura Senso is pushing Matata. And I'm sure in the near future, Matata will leave Mura Senso. Because no one would love or like people to be talking behind them, do this, do that, and that person who is now pushing you has no idea of what they are saying. So Mura Senso should chill and let Matata do his work, and people are seeing it that way because he did a lot of talking while they were he's vlogging. Others are arguing that that is his work as well. Okay, if it is your work, just ask question and then keep on vlogging. You don't need to use a lot of energy talking for you to vlog. Sometimes you chill a little bit.
Por eso tú necesitas, ¿por qué los leopardos no dormir aquí en la tierra, dormir en la árbol? So I'm telling them, you see these trees you see one by one like this. Sometimes they have leopards, because leopards don't sleep on the ground. They sleep on a tree. Mira allá hoteles, Mr. Luis. Estos hoteles, $3,000 cada noche.
6,000.
3,000. 3,000. O mínimo $1,000. Mínimo.
Pero hay que estar en el helicóptero.
Sí, también aquí mucha gente venir así. Sí. Sabes, cuando tú tienes mucho dinero, tú puedes hacer muchas cosas. Mr. Luis is asking me if they arrive there with the helicopter, and I'm saying, yes, you know, what happens is, when you have more money, you can do more things. I'm still looking for money. Everybody's looking for money.
So this person who is laughing, still looking for money. I'm still looking for money. What do you do with your money? You have money, not that you don't have money. You're a millionaire. You call yourself a rich man. You brag a lot with this, your richness, but still you're looking for more money, which you're not using. Money has to be spent. You have money, you have to use it. If you're not using it, then you don't have money. Keep on begging. Keep on begging, because even where you are, you didn't take yourself. You are taken there. Your sister was involved. So,
guys, lions are right there. Oh my God. Rocio saw them. Wow. Cerrar la video. Esther Leon, mfunge madirisha. Let me close my... Hey! Hi, Mr. Luis. Guys, there are lions right there.
Leona is a lioness.
Is una or dos? Matata, you can go back, we see.
Guys, Mura Senso showed us where the lions were. They were just lying there. And I think that is the best place where Mura Senso should go and pee. Instead of showing us how he goes and poops inside, things which are not even necessary to show your audience or the world. Mura Senso is showing us all that. Instead of going out, this is now the right place, I'm telling you. If Mura Senso is a real man, Mura Senso, you like peeing while people are watching you, you like pooping when people are watching you. This is the right place now to go down and poop or pee. This is where the lions are. This because you like doing it in the bush. This is the best place. I want you to go down and pee there. Because we are tired of this Mura Senso showing us A, B, C, D all the time. And instead of doing it near the real animals up, he cannot do it. He cannot do it now. He's closing his window. If you are man enough, go down and pee down there.
Home, we are here. I want to show you how the Land Cruiser looks like. It really came from a safari. Marwa Safaris Africa, guys. I want to ask you to actually travel with us when you come to Africa, especially Kenya. And also, even if you want to go to Tanzania, I have people who I can connect you. There's a madam that I'm very sure we'll work with in 2026. So please feel free. I want to put this video together. It's going to be a long week, long days, because also tomorrow we'll be on our way to Nairobi and things like that. And Mr. Luis, they are leaving very soon. I will not tell you exact day, but they are leaving very, very soon. So we want the Land Cruiser to go and be washed as early as possible. This leg, it doesn't seem to have a problem, but I think here you see, but the rest looks fantastic. So, all right, guys, that's what is going on. Marwa Safaris Africa. All right. This one is very intact, it's no problem. But I think when we go to Nairobi, I'll take it to a very good mechanic to fix it once and for all. Alright guys, let the car go for a car wash. This will mark the end of today's video. Please subscribe, and I want to give special thanks to 3 people who made this trip possible. Number 1 is our, I call him our dad from France and family. And your family, I mean, thank you so much. Mama Diane, thank you so much. Followed by Big Mac, thank you so much. And also my sister Dee, big time, thank you so much.
Mura Senso talked about the 3 people who made it possible for this safari of Safari Mara to be possible, because of one person who is from France. This person, we know him, he's been unwell all this time, but these people keep on milking him. They cannot use their money. They don't care whether you are on your deathbed. They don't care. All they care about is you send money. Send money, because when you leave this earth, you will not go with the money. You keep on sending. So they receive money, or he's received money from this man from France who's building his river a house. Again, Big Mac, as usual, you know who he is. And again, Dee Mwango, the sister, who Mura Senso is now fighting her battle. This is now like payback. You are fighting my battles, brother. This is your token. That is what happened. Because all this time, Mura Senso sidelined or kicked his people just because of Dee Mwango, the friend now, the best friend, the only person whom he cares about. Now, she had to send token. Why not? Because you are fighting my battles. That is the token. You cannot take your in-laws to Maasai Mara. Take this one, because also you are working for me down there. Otherwise, That is all I saw there. And there's also one part which I don't need to put the receipt. I watched it in the same video while Rocio was breastfeeding Maisha, because these people are not giving the baby, this boy, solid food. So the boy keeps on breastfeeding. It is their lives, it is their baby, but still they like the way they are bickering in front of the in-laws. It's not proper. So Mura said to ask Rocio mom to stop him from hurting Rocio, because the child is biting. But Rocio mom said no. So they bicker. They are in front of the family, now showing the family, these people, they don't get along. This is business these people are doing. So when I saw that, I said, even where your parents are, you cannot control yourself, Rocio mom. Or Mura says, so if you know you're going to bicker, then stop talking to each other until maybe when you are in a place where you are just the two of you. Otherwise, that is all I saw there. Keep on subscribe, give the video a like, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend, and let me know what you think of today's video. Shower me with like. Thank you, and God bless you all. Bye bye. See you again in my next video. Bye.